Welcome back. You know, that means it's time for three at three. Three at three every business day. I bring you unusual activity in options, what we've seen on our website and so forth from our exhaustive research. And today is no different than any of those days. Today we are going to be citing for you unusual option activity that we've seen in three stocks, hence the name 3 at 3, as well as I'm going to give you a quick update. So let's get started, shall we? The disclaimer says that this is an educational and informational presentation only. You should not take this as investment advice. All investments involve risk, full stop. Intellectual property notice. Well, you know what? We have registered marks, trademarks, patents, copyright on virtually everything you're about to see. So if you'd like to use it, if you're thinking about using it, please ask us first. We will say yes to 99% of those requests, but we do ask that you ask us first and then cite marketrebellion.com. All right, so yesterday, the 12th, when I was on CNBC's halftime report, I talked about LI. LI is an EV or electric vehicle company. LI was at that time, as you see, an $18.28 stock. Li is based in Beijing, China. And if you want to see their website, it's LIXIANG.com. That's LIXIANG.com. We cited the unusual purchase of call contracts in November. And as I told you, I was focused not on the 2250s, as is usually the case. I am focused on something closer to the money. Well, it didn't take long for this one to work. What do I mean? That's what I mean. Traded to 2160 and even through that today. Bang. And the calls that we purchased just 2 days ago when the stock was in the 18s, well, we did pretty well because they went deep, deep, deep in the money. It was better than a triple, 3x. So, and as I pointed out, these are November options, so we have time. I have sold a bunch of options against some of the remainder of my holdings, and I might even roll up because there's been activity again today in Li as well as NEO and IO, another one that we've had some nice luck in lately. If you'd like to learn more about trading stock, options, futures, cryptocurrencies, wow. If you heard Kathy Wood on our roundtable for free Monday this week, you heard her talking about the upside for crypto. You may have heard Tom Lee talking about it at our virtual conference as well. I am extremely bullish on Bitcoin and Ethereum and several other tokens or coins. If you'd like to learn how to trade them, you can go to marketrebellion.com/get started. We've got a lot of great information coming your way shortly, much of it free at marketrebellion.com. And then marketrebellion.com/get started means you can get started right along with us. All right, let's check out and see what else is going on, shall we? Unusual activity, of course. We've got unusual activity today. There's one, American Airlines. American Airlines, we noted when the stock was $12.30 this morning, unusual upside call purchases. And even as Secretary Mnuchin said, hey, I'm going overseas. Doesn't seem like Pelosi wants to do a deal. And the market sold off. American Airlines was hanging in there pretty good. There's me talking about AAL, which is, of course, the symbol for American Airlines. Just checking out a fill here, folks. So stock was up almost 2%, 1245. And we were saying, hey, unusual call activity. And it's at the October 13 strike. So these options, folks, expire next Friday. They were October 23rd expiration. So it means deep end of the pool. You need to address time decay. You need to address Vega as well, which is volatility compression, which can hurt you if you are long uh, premium, which is what a call purchase would be. Let me just say that you could buy the at the money 1250 calls, which is what I bought, even though the most activity is in, it's up over 41,000 now, at the October 23rd $13 strike. So I own the right to take it at 1250. I have given somebody else the right to take it from me at 1350. How much did I pay for that? Well, let's see. For the 1250s, I paid, pardon me, going to take a quick sip. For the 1250s, I paid 59 cents. For the 1350s, I sold them at 29 cents. So you get the idea. Sorry, that'll teach me to eat peanuts before I go on the show. Missed my breakfast this morning. That's the problem. But anyway, paid 30 cents for something that can go to $1. I like it. There's a graph. Now let's take a look at Fastly, because one of you on Twitter was asking me about Fastly and saying, well, yeah, but those are the DEES 135s, Doc. Do you want to be in those? Yeah, I do. There's Fastly. It's at 123.42. But here's how I'm playing it. Notice that red arrow on the right side of the page there. 7,800 of those 135s in December were traded. Now, they were down on the day, as you see. They're down 13%. Thank you, ladies. 78.73 is where that one was as far as volume just moments ago. And I didn't buy those because that's too far out of the money. I like to be at the money. You can learn more about this, marketrebellion.com/get started. But so what did I do? I bought the 125s, sold the 135s. Why would I do that? Well, let's take a look. I could buy the 125s in December for $18.60. It's a lot of money, right? $1,800 because you slide the decimal 2 to the right. $1,860 to buy those December 125 calls. Then I sell the 135 calls, basically putting on a spread for $3.40 that can go to $10. I like my odds. It's like paying 34 cents for something that can go to $1, right? Same sort of thing as far as percentages. So I'm in a $10 spread for $3.40 here in Fastly. Now, by doing so, I have addressed Vega, which is volatility, as well as Theta, which is time decay. I like the trade, and as you see there, buy the 125s is what I did. Sold the 135s is what I did. Now we'll keep an eye on it, and we're not as worried about the time decay and other bad things that can happen. We still need to be right on direction. And if this spread falls basically to just below $2, I will exit, because that's one of my disciplines as well, folks. As you know, I want to cut my losses and let the winners run. So if this one falls down to $2, if I could put this spread on for 2 and just under 2, I'll probably be exiting this spread. Let's take a look at Kandi, K-N-D-I. This is also a Chinese EV maker, but what kind of EVs does Kandi make? Well, KNDI, I'm checking a fill here, KNDI is things that roll around in warehouses and things like that primarily. So when you're trading Kandi or KNDI, you're basically trading something that is also Chinese company. EV vehicles, basically off-road vehicles, go-karts, all-terrain, warehouse, all that kind of stuff. So the stock's $7.71. Second time it's hit in the last week. Last time it hit, it was lower. Now it's stock's $7.71. They're buying the right at the money 8 calls and paying 15 cents to 55 cents. I paid 40 for these calls. Let's see where our chart is. Well, it's moved over 8 again. So 771, and as you see, On the 8th of October, it was just below 7. Now it's moved through 7 and to 8 and has been as high today. Probably would have continued over 850, except for the pullback that, as I say, Secretary Mnuchin and Pelosi not coming into any stimulus deal caused the market to swoon a little bit. Still, $8.12, not doing so bad. We'll take it. And these options expire this Friday. So that's deep end of the pool, my friends. Got to address time decay. You got to sell something against it. That's at least what I'm doing. All right. You want to learn more about unusual option activity? Go to marketrebellion.com/get started to learn more about everything that we do, or for specific information about unusual option activity, go to marketrebellion.com/UOA. That is marketrebellion.com/UOA. Thank you for joining me, folks. I hope you have a great day wherever you are. And let's go out with a little a low Blanc again, shall we? I like that guy. It's been a long old troublesome road, and I'm looking for somebody come and help me carry this load. That's Aloe Black, I Need a Dollar. Thank you for joining me, folks. Have a great day. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow on our 3 at 3. Bang.